It's all right. It's okay, it'll go off. Traveling around for about 3 years. I've been teaching science to kids for 5. The lack of science in the schools. I wanted them to have more, so I brought science into the classrooms so that they would have a hands-on experience that would inspire them to do things that were outside of a book. We did an indicator test where we tested for iodine and starch, and then we added vitamin C, and it actually caused the reaction to separate so that it was 2 unique bonded agents. We did little bubbles where every kid got to make their own bubble solution using bubbles and a bonding agent. They got to choose from honey and syrup, sugar, pop. Any of those things will actually hold the bubbles together longer. We did the Bernoulli effect. We actually did the wind bags where each kid did a 1 breath contest, filling up the Bernoulli bags with air. Bubbles essentially need 3 things. You need to have water, you need to have something that's going to make it sudsy, but then you need that thing that's going to hold it together. So a sugar is going to hold it together. You can use table sugar, you can use corn syrup, maple syrup, pop, anything that has sugar in it. I've actually done it with a Snickers candy bar and ivory soap because I was very desperate and somebody wanted bubbles. So it really doesn't matter. If it has sugar and it has soap, you can actually do bubbles. And the bonding agent helps hold the bubbles together so they're stickier longer and they'll actually bounce around. The film canister rockets. They are old film canisters. Film used to come in these little white bottles, and you can snap the lid on. You put an Alka-Seltzer inside that goes fizz, fizz, fizz. And if the lid is on there, it'll fizz until the point that it pops. We had them in a tube so that it would launch them farther out instead of just straight up so the kids could actually launch them away. And it was the Alka-Seltzer that caused the reaction. Watching kids find out something new that's right in their everyday world. I didn't use anything here today that they can't find. Maybe a film canister. They're getting a little harder to find. But everything here, they can do at home. And that, to me, is magical, to watch a kid, even a teenager, be excited about doing bubbles because they made them on their own, they got to create them, and it just kind of made them magically a 5-year-old again and happy. Made me a 5-year-old again. I shut off the rockets. I did the bubbles. I don't just stand around and say, oh, you need to do this and this. I get involved because it excites them, excites me, and then we find out that we can make bubble towers and we can do bubble snowmen, and then we find out we can blow bubbles inside bubbles and hold bubbles, and yeah.
We had the Mrs. Science for the teen summer reading program, and we experimented with bubbles and lots of other things, hand-on stuff. It was fun. They enjoyed it. Informative, educational. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's what I look forward to on Thursdays.
I think it was incredulously fabulous. It was amazing. I love science, and her coming here and demonstrating all of her science acts and tricks, just made my day. It was the highlight of my day. So.
The balloon bags were fun. I didn't know that you can blow them with only 1 breath. The tablet was fun and it scared me. I blew little bubbles and I bounced them with a glove, and I blew some big bubbles and they kind of popped before they could get off the straw.